Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, I am NUR AMIRAH HUSNA BINTI MALIKI. In this video, we would like to present to you about our restaurant order system for Hana'S restaurant. This is my group members, NURUL NADIA NATASHA binti NOOR ANUAR, NUR AMALINA binti AZAHAR and NUR HUDA binti IBRAHIM. We have worked together through the process of completing this project. Together, we will bring you to explore our restaurant order system. Let's get started. Here's the list contents that we would like to present to you. First and foremost, our project covers key aspects such as a clear project summary, a detailed problem statement, specific objective, a system flowchart to visualize the process, the source code, and an explanation of the inputs and outputs.
Here is our project summary. Hana'S restaurant is a newly opened restaurant known for being one of the most aesthetic dining spots. Therefore, we have developed and introduced a system that allows customers to place orders, generate bills, and make payments. The system aims to simplify the process for customers and optimize their experience.
There is 4 objectives in this project. First, to calculate the total price. Second, to calculate total price after discount for customer who has membership. Third, to determine customer pay method. Fourth, to calculate the correct amount of balance after customer make a payment.
Problem statements of this project are: first one is order's total price. By developing the system, it should enhance the process of calculating order's total price based on the selected sets and the quantity input by the user. In order to do that, we need to set formula where the quantity of each set will be multiplied to its respective price and then sum up the results to get the total price of the order.
Secondly, calculating total order price with membership discount. The system should calculate the total price of an order by first determining the subtotal based on the selected sets and quantities. For customers with a membership, a discount should be applied to the subtotal, and the system will then calculate and display the final total price after the discount is applied.
Third, choose payment method. The system should allow the customer to choose a payment method from available options, which is cash or debit card. Then, it will process the payment based on the selected method and confirm the transaction to complete the card.
Fourth, we are going to calculate the correct change after the customer makes a payment by subtracting the amount paid from the total order price. Then, it will display the remaining change or confirm that the payment is fully completed if the amount paid matches the total.
The screen shows the flowchart for the main function. The system will start with displaying the option to direct user the codes for user to choose for what process they want to proceed with. The system then will ask the user to input the option as to what the system has displayed before. It then will read the option input by user, and the system will then enter the selection control structure. Here, we use switch structure, where there are 5 cases. First, if the user enters 1, which is the menu list option, the system will then call menu list function. Second, if the user enters 2 for the take order option, the system will execute take order function. Third, if the user enters 3, the display bill option, this selection will first carry out apply membership discount function. After that, it will display total and discounted total. Then, the system will update the variable total equal to discounted total. Fourth, if the user enters 4, the payment method option, it will call the payment method function. For these 1 to 4 options, after the statements in the selection executes, the system will then go back or repeat to display all the 5 options for user to choose to proceed the same or another process. Unless user entered option 5, which is the end process option, the system will display "Thank you for using the system" before stop the program. If the user input other than number 1 to 5, which is not in the option, the system will display invalid option, and then the system will ask the user to input back the option with the correct input. Let us go through with flowcharts of functions. First is the function menu list. This function is very simple, where we just display the list of sets available in Hana'S restaurant. After that, the program control will be passed back to the following function.
For float take order, the function take order simulates an ordering process where the user can choose different sets A, B, or C and specify how many of each set they want. Initially, 3 variables A, B, and C are set to 0 to track the number of orders for set A, set B, and set C respectively. The function uses a response variable to capture the user's input for selecting the sets and deciding whether to continue placing additional orders. The while loop allows the user to repeatedly make orders until they decide to stop. Inside the loop, the user is asked which set they want to order, A, B, or C, and depending on their selection, they are prompted to enter the quantity of the chosen set. The corresponding variable A, B, or C is then updated with the entered quantity. If the user enters an invalid option, they are informed and prompted to try again. After each order, the user is asked if they want to add another order Y for yes or N for no. The loop continues if they input Y, otherwise it stops. Once the user decides to stop, the function calculates the total cost by multiplying the quantities ordered for each set by their respective price, which are stored in the menu price array. The final total cost is then returned. In summary, the function allows users to place multiple orders, tracks the quantity orders, and calculates and returns the total cost based on their quantities and price.
The order is complete, the user can choose to view the bill by choosing option 4. Here is apply membership discount function started. The program will display the subtotal and ask whether the user has a membership to receive a discount. If the user has a membership, the program will apply a 10% discount to the total amount. If not, the original amount will be displayed without any changes. The program will then update the total amount to reflect the discount, if applicable.
Next, we will continue with the flowchart for payment method function. If the total spending is less than 0, then the system will display no order have been placed. Please place an order first. That means the user has not placed any order yet. And if the total entered by user is greater than 0, the system will display an option of payment method. The user either want to choose to pay with cash or using debit card. After that, the system will display enter cash amount. If user decided to pay with cash, if cash is less than 0, then the system will display insufficient cash, payment failed. Meanwhile, if the cash entered by a user is greater than 0, then the system will calculate the change, which is change equal to cash minus total. If the payment made was success, the system will display payment successful. Your change is Rn, cash minus total. Furthermore, if user decided to pay with debit card, then after the process is done, the system will automatically display payment successful. Your change is Rn, cash minus total. Lastly, if the user... Next, we will continue with the flowchart for payment method function. If the total spending is less than 0, then the system will display no order have been placed. Please place an order first. That means the user has not placed any order yet. And if
Here is the first thing that appears after we run the program. So we want to see the menu list, so we need to enter 1. And the program will display the menu. So we want to take order, so we need to choose 2 to take the order. And the program will ask which set do we want, A, B or C. So let's say if we want to choose set A, so we enter A. And the program will ask the number of set that we want. So let's say if we want 2 of set A, and they will ask if we want to add another order. So if we want to add another order, we need to enter Y. And they will ask again which set do we want. And let's say we want set B. And then they will ask again, enter the number of set B. And again, do we want to add another order? So we choose, we want to add another order, so we enter Y. And they will ask again, A, B or C. Let's say C. And then the number of set C, we choose 3. And then do we want to add another order? Let's say if we do not want to add another order, so we choose N. Okay, so here we input the small letter for N. This will affect the program. Okay, so the program will display all the 5 options. So this means that the program still receive the input, the small letter N. So this means that it doesn't matter if we put small or capital letter. So next we want to see the total. So we need to choose the option 3, which is display bill. Program will ask, do we have a membership? So let's say if we have a membership, we need to enter Y, and the program will display the discounted total after that, the subtotal and the discounted total. And let's we go to the payment method. Okay, so the program will display which payment method do we want to choose. Let's say if we choose cash, if we choose to pay by cash, so we need to enter 1, and then the program will ask the cash amount that we want to give to the cashier. Let's say we input 420, and the program will display the change for the cashier to give back to the customer. Next, we want to end this program, so we need to input 5 to end this process, and then the program will stop there.